Some of the best CS2 investments aren't really the skins that everyone is talking about. They are the ones that you can no longer obtain and they were discontinued from this game, and some of these have actually very low supply rates. For example, this M4A4 Poly Mag in the factory new condition exists only around 40,000 times. It's not a lot for a purple skin. Yes, it's from the graphic design collection, and obviously at a certain point in time these skins were selling for over 90 euros upon a Steam community market, and ever since we've crashed down to almost 30, even cheap up on third-party websites, these skins could certainly go even lower, especially during this phase in the market where everyone is basically selling off the investments, trying to quit the markets and stuff. So that's why comparing it to the minimal wear condition, we can actually tell that, for example, the factory new condition has crashed way more in price, even though these skins are still kinda liquid, and all it takes is one hype and these skins could start rebounding yet again. I can expect these skins to rise maybe in a couple of months, but nothing is guaranteed upon these markets. You should always do your own research, ever since these skins are very rare and the collections weren't really desirable, so the supply will be only decreasing over the next couple of years. And if you're searching for alternative cheap investments, for example the 5.7 Scumbria, in my opinion, is definitely a great pick. Obviously the factory new condition was manipulated upon the markets, and the supply of this is actually not that huge because people are actually using them up for trade ups, right? Sometimes this skin is dropping all the way down to 5 euros, on other days it's rising all the way up to 15, which is kinda insane. Meanwhile, the minimum wear condition is slowly but surely rising up on the markets because these skins get consumed. It's from the Gamma 2 collection, and the Gamma collection has very nice knives in the factory new condition, and that's why these skins in the minimum wear condition could also be great trade up skins down the line. And also when comparing it to the field tested condition, the price is the same, which is kinda ridiculous in my opinion. I see a lot of potential in these skins, so you can definitely put them into your storage unit, forget about them maybe for a couple of years and then return to these investments. Are you tired of super expensive steams upon the community market and you want to buy some new ones? Upon Skinland you have the best possible market prices for these skins, no hidden commissions, at 24/7 service, 100% safe, and you get immediate payouts. Skinland also pays out instantly, so you don't have to wait for your balance to arrive. Ever since the latest Valve update, you can still trade your skins here and legends trade here. Skinland is the official partner of Vitality. The best work with the best, even Vitality chooses Skinland. And if you want to sell your skins, here's a bonus for you. If you use my promo code RubyJetski, you get $10 for free if you sell your skins for $100. And thank you Skinland for sponsoring this video. I mean, yes, the market sentiment is very weird, and for example this Desert Eagle Midnight Storm in the factory new condition is selling for 170 euros, and prior to that we've been selling for almost 300, which is absolutely insane. On the other hand, I would rather go ahead and grab, for example, this minimal wear condition one, because these are also kinda rare, and low-key they've been kinda crashing upon the markets compared to the factory new condition, and the field tested condition was, for example, selling at a certain point in time for almost 50 euros, which is way cheaper than the minimal wear condition, because the minimal wear condition was selling for around the same price. So that's why I think the field tested condition is definitely not worth to go for. On the other hand, the minimal wear condition is the way better option here. We're also currently giving away this M4A1 Electrum to one of you lucky viewers. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that the Steam trade link is in the YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. This is actually one of the cheapest skins that you can get from the Canals collection that are actually worth going for. For example, this Tech 9 Orange Murano. Yes, it's nothing special at all, and the factory new conditions upon these are around like 10 to 15 euros upon third-party websites. It's actually very rare to get nowadays the skins, because either they got used up in trade-ups or all the good conditions are sitting in someone's inventories. As you can see, for example, upon the Steam community market in the past year, these skins have been very stable, selling for around like 15 euros all the way up to like 27. We're currently sitting in the middle at that sweet 20 euro mark. Meanwhile, the minimum wear condition is selling for 9, so it's definitely not been manipulated or anything like that. I think these skins have a lot of potential, and down the line, slowly but surely they could be rising, because over the next couple of years these skins could get even more rare than they already are. And when we take a look at the gray skins from the same collection, yes, some of these are actually looking kinda clean. Yes, the Oak Navy Murano is not the most desirable skin, but I really do believe that it's still looking clean. And in the factory new conditions, these skins have actually been manipulated upon the markets in the past few months. As you can see, this skin was selling for around like only 10 euros prior to any manipulations. All of a sudden we've reached like almost 40 euros up on the Steam community market, and slowly but surely we've started to rebound in price. I can expect this skin to go even further beyond that. Always do your own research upon these investments and don't put all your money into just one skin. I would always diversify your investments and go for some other underrated skins. But you should always be very careful what discontinued skins you are buying, because nowadays it's very volatile. For example, this MP9 Stainless Glass from the Canals collection at a certain point in time was selling for like 170 euros, and it was already considered kinda expensive. All of a sudden we've been rising to new all-time highs of 1000 euros, and the minimum wear condition was selling for 200. As you can see, the minimum wear condition is for the same price listed as the factory new one right now, which is kinda insane how much these skins have crashed upon the markets ever since. I mean, yes, the minimum wear condition maybe have stayed stable somewhere along those lines, but still, it's kind of volatile nowadays to invest into some of these skins. Yes, it has crashed in price. We've reached maybe the bottom yet again, but these skins were selling for almost the same price prior to that. Even though it's a cool looking skin, a direct trade up to some nice skins, and as well has patterns upon it, I really strong believe that these skins could not be exploding anytime soon upon the markets, because there's actually not that much demand for these, unfortunately. Also, this P2000 handgun from the Falla Collection is generally speaking a very cool skin, and in the factory new condition we've been rising all the way up to like almost 55 euros upon the Steam community market ever since we've crashed down to 20, and you can buy them even cheaper. So if you've ever wanted this as a play skin, it's definitely a unique skin, but I will be aiming also at the minimum wear condition, because at a certain point in time it was selling for almost like 8 euros upon the Steam community market, which is insane in my opinion, to be exact 6 euros and 40 cents. Ever since we've crashed down to 2 years, and you can buy them even cheaper upon third-party websites. So that's why I think the potential towards these skins is huge. It's just that the collection is not really desirable, but the vacuum case is steadily rising up on the markets, which is a great sign for these skins. And also a lot of minimal wear condition skins from discontinued collections, just like the Shadow collection, are currently rising up on the markets, and you can actually tell that this is not manipulated. This is a very healthy graph, and down the line these skins can have the same projected future because the supply is only decreasing. They get used up for trade-ups, and the minimal wear condition is definitely the way to go. Ever since factory new was selling for like 70 euros, and right now is sitting at 40, which is still kind of expensive in my opinion. You can get pretty decent floats in the minimum wear condition as well, and to be honest, for the price I would be definitely using this as a play skin. It's looking so beautiful, and you can make so many crafts upon it as well. Definitely one of the best budget Galil in the game. And also please be very careful upon the markets, because nowadays we never really know what next is getting manipulated. For example, this sticker Gold Web should not be this expensive. It's worth 1 euro almost upon the Steam community market, and as you can see, in the past year we've actually risen quite a lot upon the markets, and these skins are always bouncing higher, going lower. As you can see, the lifetime graph of these skins, it was selling for like 12 cents this sticker. All of a sudden we've been rising yet again to 1 euro, then we've came all the way down to 50 cents, and it's just been like that all the time. As you can see, these stickers are very often getting accumulated, then sold into the hype or whatever you want to call it. So that's why you should be very careful upon these investments. I mean, I don't even want to call them investments, because these are just not great stickers to go for. And we can compare it to this sticker Gold Web Foil. I mean, it was also manipulated, it was selling for almost 27 euros, 29 euros to be exact. Ever since we've been going lower and lower in price. I mean, it's absolutely insane what's currently happening to the market. And no, I'm not saying that it's a great opportunity to acquire these, because in my opinion the only way that these stickers are going to rise if they're gonna get manipulated. That's the only reason, because the supply of these is super huge, and even though there's only 551 listed upon the Steam community market, the whole general supply is way bigger. And also, as you know, I'm a very big fan of minimal wear skins, and for example, this 57 Monkey business in the factory new condition was selling for 109 euros upon the Steam community market, and ever since we've crashed down to like 50 euros, and ever since, as you can see, we've started to rebound slowly but surely. Meanwhile, the field tested condition upon these skins is looking very bullish. As you can see, unfortunately there's no factory new condition of these skins in existence, and beta scout well one and field tested are selling for the same price, so you could definitely find some nice value in field tested skins. Also, they're very stable upon the markets. Obviously, ever since the gold trade up update, the whole meta has shifted, and nowadays we can maybe enter the market early, because these skins will be certainly consumed down the line. It's from the Chroma 2 collection with one of the best gem finishes in the game. Even in the field tested condition, these skins are looking very clean. It's definitely a very beautiful looking skin, and if you enjoy bananas, you should be definitely going for it.